Good morning, guys. Hello. It is Sunday morning and it is beautiful here in South Florida. I am up early. We got home from our Disney trip at like 1 o'clock this morning. And I think when I finally knocked out again, because I got like a good 3.5 hour nap, I literally like fell asleep in the parking lot before we even left. I was so done. I was so done. I was probably worse than the girls. I just literally got into the front seat and like I just took my shoes off and I went to sleep. And Abby drove us home. So I think I finally went to sleep again a little after 3 and I woke up a little after 6, and I just came back from Mass, guys. So I just wanted to chat real quick. So this is a funny little story. So yesterday I made reservations for us at the 50s Primetime Cafe at Hollywood Studios. Now, if any of you guys have actually been there, it's a very cool restaurant where it's actually decorated like all in 50s stuff. So they've got 50s TV, they've got 50s shows going on and everything. So one of their big things there is their waiters, their servers, are supposed to be cousins, right? And then the whole thing is you're in mom's house, mom's kitchen, mom's bar, all that stuff, right? And so one of their rules, and it's actually on their menu, is no elbows on the table. Now, the girls are, again, you know, that they're 4 and 7. And the funny thing is that my oldest, of course, can completely read. My youngest can't. But of course, whatever my oldest does, my youngest does. So we let her read, you know, what does it say on the menu, Allie? And she says, no elbows on the table. So of course, the girls have their, you know, coloring menus. So they've got their coloring menus, they've got their crayons. And so as they're coloring, of course, their elbows are on the table. The girls start like freaking out. Like, not freaking out, but just are very aware of the fact that elbows aren't supposed to be on the table. Now, it took our server probably about 5 minutes to actually get to us, so he was pretty busy. And when he finally did, you know, the girls were, ooh, gotta make sure my elbows aren't on the table. And they were so cute the entire dinner, guys. They were like that. They would not put their elbows on the table. My youngest was literally like sitting in the chair like this. Like not moving, and she was so cute, but they did so good. And you know, their big thing is, again, you have to eat your vegetables in order to get dessert, and of course they're not going to deny you dessert or anything, but it was so cute. So the girls had actually finished their vegetables first. They're big vegetables eaters anyway, so I'm lucky. But the guy literally sitting at the next table where the server was working as well, there was an older guy, and he was kind of going back and forth. He was ready, you know, to pick up the dinner plates, and the guy's like, this guy over here, and I thought they were talking about the little boy didn't finish their vegetables. No, it was the older guy. It was like grandpa that didn't finish his vegetables. And so he's like, I have a little trick for him, or I have a little treat for him. So a couple of minutes later, he starts bringing dessert out. He brings this gentleman's dessert out. It literally is, guys, the vegetables arranged on a little dessert plate with like whipped cream and like sprinkles on top of it. It was so funny. So if you guys ever go to Hollywood Studios at Disney World, make sure you check out the Primetime Cafe. My hair's a little mess, so hot mess, right? And it was just a funny little story, but you know what it reminded me, guys, that as much as I think I struggle and that I stink as a mom on most days, it just reminds me that the girls actually listen and that they really do have respect and they have manners. So I've taught them right. Even when the server was like, you know, we do have we do make sure that we have respect. And so he was looking at my youngest, and he said, you know, what are our special, you know, words that we use? And I kind of whispered, you know, to Cece, because she, you know, she gets nervous when she doesn't know people, and she's like, please. And the guy was like, yes, that's exactly. So at the end of the meal, right, so he's like, you know, you kids don't get into trouble, you know, talking to our entire table. And so he's like, you do know the words, right? And my husband, I kind of looked at him, and he's like, it's not my fault. And we just started laughing. So it was so fun last night, guys. So anyways, y'all have a fantastic Sunday, and I'll check in with y'all soon. All right, bye.